home to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and here they cherish games that are played at night. But a Saturday afternoon in Tiger Stadium is pretty special as well. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Kennesaw State Owls, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So LSU's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
Hand off from the shotgun. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll operate out of split backs. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turn. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Gives it on the option. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Off play action. Quick strike complete. Now, guys, when it comes to LSU, they had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth. But now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
The Tigers with the 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Cherry. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown LSU. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he'll bring it back. So the Kennesaw State Owls offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Catch in the middle. It's Fuller. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums, and the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation. So the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the tight end. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season. On point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Liberty has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to a little. They're trailing by 21 to Miami. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds me of sometimes.
Pressure coming. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in the hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fair catch called for and made. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. Got him downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! They wanted it all, and that is exactly what they got.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. And no shortage of the big boys coming out of Baton Rouge as LSU's defense in the backfield again.
Yeah, you talk about tall, long, athletic, guys that get after the quarterback. LSU, they typically have a lot of those guys. That's a really fun thing to have when you're a defensive coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Lost 1 deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No return coming, he'll call for the fair catch. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow at 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Looking to fire. Gets it out fast. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
You know, we're only in the first half of this football game, and already this offense has had tons of success throwing the football. The defense has to disrupt his rhythm, and they finally do there, getting the sack. They've given up 3 TD passes. Let's see if they can continue with the pass rush moving forward.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Picked off to stop the threat.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Hands it off. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Tigers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Complete downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Fuller. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Just keeps slinging it. Going over the top. And the DB right with him to knock it away. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. This quarterback part of their running game. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Rushes on him. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This time he's got his man. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Big fella moving. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. On the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They stop him again, and not only that, they've made this 4th down that much harder. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the noon kind.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll bring it out. It's Hogan. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Off-play action on first down. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Power football with the run. They shut it down quickly, but he gets two out to the 18. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the second quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
LSU lining up first and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Tigers! Great job by the back on the option.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Auburn is ahead early in Jordan-Hare, but that's not exactly Bo Jackson out there running the ball. This game is a long way from being over.
First play of the drive, wants to throw. Here comes the heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Well, they keep it on the ground. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Complete to the right. He'll have an Him at the 45. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
It's now second down.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is in the air. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 35. He is having a day, and there's still ways to go, but pretty soon he might make a call on Kayshon Boutte's single-game receiving record.
And if I'm him, I'm going to my QB and be like, listen, dog, I'm close. Feed me that rock. I want to go get the record. Nobody's guarding me. Nobody can stop me. Just get it to me, and I'll make the plays for you. And right now, listen, if I'm the LSU quarterback, I'm like, yeah, you keep doing that, I'll keep feeding you the rock.
The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it first and 10 outside the 30. They'll run it from the gun. Makes one man miss. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got it in the middle, it's Cherry. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Back to pass on second down. Completes it in the middle. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. With the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, LSU!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it.
Kennesaw State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Looking deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Quickly complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
He's gone down at the 23-yard line. Brings up 4th down.
Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Nothing went right in that first half in the first order of business here. Try not to be... Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Touchdown LSU! The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he added the extra point.
The extra point is good.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score.
52. Kennesaw State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Now they'll run the draw. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The give to the back. Sweet cut there. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Throws to the tight end. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. caught in the backfield. It's Dennis. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Third down coming.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Here's the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That ball is caught past the marker, but he is out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Cherry. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll give it to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on 1st down. Flips it out in the flat. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Brings up 2nd down.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Lofts one high and deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the Mountain West, which is why this one is notable. Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up an F-16 if they want to turn this into a blowout today. They're up by 11 over San Jose State. We've got our finger on the pulse of everything in the Mountain West and all around college football. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Dennis. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Finally brought down, but what a play not only to get the football, but to defend the field position with the return.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Tigers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Hogan. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Catch in the middle. It stops. And with that, the chain gang will get busy. First down, Kennesaw State. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Tight end now in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. The play action fake. Gets rid of it. Grab near the marker. It's Dennis. Still running at the 40. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
We always talk about Yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air on 2nd down. Working that wide receiver screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
3rd down coming.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll try to put points on the board with a field goal to start this 4th quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3-spot on the board. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And here's the return. And the returner will be knocked down. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Cherry. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The give to the tailback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. He now has 84 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll give it to him again. Sweet. Oh, he broke out another move. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on a run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give from the gun. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the second time today, this one from 34 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hogan. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Gain of 10. It's 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using the quick game. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Grabbed in the middle, it's Hogan. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Not one, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And wings it incomplete.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. He'll take the deep shot. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here, barring utter disaster. Great field position. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. He now has 111 yards rushing now here in week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. The give to the back.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
From the gun, running back gets to give. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. So now with 1st and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. He'll keep it himself. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Game 1, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. Snagged in the middle. It's Dobbs. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.